Welcome, manifestors, to the first edition of Source Sunday. So we're just going to have a little bit of fun here. I have Make-A-Wish cards that I've made myself, and I'm just going to shuffle up, and whatever comes out, a few messages. I don't have any predetermined amount that I'm going to do. I'm just going to try and keep this short and sweet. But the whole idea is to just come up with a fun way to come up with some quick ideas, techniques, suggestions, whatever, to help keep us on our path to making our dreams come true. Okay, so let's do this. All right, let's get a couple of cards here. Take your feelings off automatic pilot. So yes, that's is the tail wagging the dog or the dog wagging the tail? That's the way I like to call it. So if you're reacting to your feelings, then your path is all over the place. If you take your feelings off automatic pilot and start thinking with your head, then your feelings and emotions follow along with what your thought patterns are, instead of your thoughts being part of reactions to your emotions. Okay? All right, let's do another one here. Pick two things as symbols that the universe can use to communicate with you. Okay, so it doesn't have to be two. It could be a bunch of things, but minimum two, one for yes and one for no. Pick two things. It could be purple. It could be a rock. It could be anything. And when I say purple, for instance, it could be the color purple. It could be the word purple. And if you're ever in a, what should I do? I don't know if this is the right thing or anything like that. Ask the universe and give it a few minutes. And all of a sudden, one of those two symbols that you picked for yes or for no will arrive. You might see the word purple on somebody's license plate while you're driving, or you might hear purple rain on the radio or something like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be purple. I'm just using that as an example. But pick two symbols, one for yes and one for no. You can pick more for different things, but start with the two so that you can learn to communicate with the universe for if you're on the right path or not. Okay? All right, here. Keep going here. Ooh, Capricorn. 396 hertz releases guilt, fear, and gives energy. Now, if you're feeling guilt, fear, or need energy and you're not a Capricorn, by all means use it. 396 hertz. Just have it under Capricorn because that's a common thing with Capricorns, that they hold guilt or fear and lack energy when they're doing that. So if you're not a Capricorn and that resonates, by all means, do it. Hang on here. Appreciate the good stuff, and more good stuff comes. Yes. When you, that's one of the main things of manifesting. If you want something to come, you have to appreciate it and be grateful for what you have. If you want a new car, but you're treating the car you have like a piece of shit, even if it is a piece of shit, still treat it like it's your new car. Upkeep it, change the oil, wash it, vacuum it out, take care of it. Because if you don't appreciate the stuff you have, the universe is not going to give you stuff that you would appreciate. You gotta act as if you already have it. Okay. Woo! That was quite a few. Let's see here. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. What seeds are you planting in your mind? Okay? Because, and if you don't pay attention to the seeds you're planting in your mind, what happens when you have a garden and you don't do anything with it and you don't pay attention? All the weeds come in and take over. So literally Your mind is a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds. So what thoughts are you holding in your garden? What thoughts are you planting? Because those are what will grow. When you water them, which you should, those thoughts will grow into things, because thoughts become things, right? Okay. Ooh, Sagittarius. Okay, same thing as what I said to Capricorn. If it resonates, ignore the Sagittarius. But it's just common for Sagittarius to have these issues. 1,111 hertz music will help with the endorphin production, elevate your mood, and relieve pain. Okay? Let's get a couple more here, and then we'll go on to the Power of Love cards. Oh, we got two right here. You are both the creator and the participant of your existence. Yes, you are. You are the star of the show, and you're watching it because you're creating it. You're the director. You're everything of your movie, okay? You're the creator and the participant. What you think about, everything is creating it, and then you are experiencing it. So your attention is your currency. What are you paying attention to? And it is. Your attention is currency. You don't need to have money in the bank in order to get the things that you want. Your attention to what you want, what you're paying attention to, comes to you. And if that thing requires money to get it, then the money to get it will also appear with it. Okay? So your currency is your attention. And that's why mainstream media and all these conspiracies, I don't even want to go down the rabbit hole, but that's why everything wants your attention so badly, because that attention is currency. It creates. When you pay attention to something, you make it bigger. That's your currency. So that's why TV shows and so on want your attention, because that attention is what creates it. So they feed you things, fear, whatever, usually fear that you get on TV, but they want you to look at it and feel emotions for it and pay attention, because literally they're trying to create it and they need everybody to pay attention to create it. Okay, let's go on to, I want to keep this short and sweet, fun. These are Power of Love cards, and they're basically just mantras. So I'll just pick one for each sign that you can use for the week to, maybe that's what you need to focus on for the week coming up. Okay, let's see here what we got here. Earth signs, we have individuality. Nice. Okay, you leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. And you do. Everywhere you go, everything you do, everyone you talk to, you leave an impression behind. So try to pay attention to the fact that everywhere you go and everyone you talk to, you do leave an impression behind. So do they feel better after you've gone, or do they feel worse after you've gone? All right? Try to make sure you got love in everything you do. So maybe earth signs, sometimes they can be pretty blunt. I know, I'm an earth sign. We can be pretty to the point and cut to the shit and just get to the point, and sometimes we're a little blunt and people take it the wrong way. But try to remember to leave love in everything you do. Okay, water signs, trust. So, water signs, think about this week. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice. You have faith in your intuition. Okay, maybe some of you water signs need to have more faith in your own gut. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. All right? Have faith in your intuition. It knows what it's talking about. Stop second judging stuff, your decisions and stuff. All right, air signs. Whew, we got two. We'll take one for each. Let's take the top one for the air signs. elevation. That's suiting for air. Elevation. Okay, air signs, your mantra for the week. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. There you go. What are you paying attention to? Love. Fire signs. Oh, discernment. Good one for fire signs. All right. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Discernment is a very tough one to make yourself. Sometimes we get emotional and we follow that emotion, and then we find out at the end that it was all a lie anyway, and you got all your tits in a knot for nothing. So have discernment, okay? The skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Once you don't let the tail wag the dog, and you just wait a moment, don't let your emotions get ahead of you. Pay attention. Learn to distinguish and pick out the truth from the lies and so on. It will come. You'll feel it. And discernment is a very good thing to get good at. A lot of things in life right now are just nothing but a big lie. And we get so wrapped up in it, and just to find out at the end that we got all emotional and made all these decisions and everything, all for something that was just baloney to begin with. So, manifestation cards from The Secret. You can get these actually from thesecret.tv if you want them. So we'll pull one manifestation card for the week. What's our manifestation card? Woo, that came flying out nice. We have Law of Attraction is always listening. Here's the card. You want to screenshot it? Yes, it is. If you think life is hard and a struggle, then by the law of attraction, your life will be hard and a struggle. Begin right now to say instead, life is effortless and easy. Life is amazing. Everything good comes to me. Everything's always working out perfectly for me. That's one that I use a lot. I'm so happy and grateful that everything is always working out. And it does. It doesn't matter what kind of a pickle I find myself in at the end of the day, or at the end of whatever the situation is, it always works out. Always, 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 always. And I've come to trust that so much that I know that I know that I know. I don't even worry about stuff anymore because I just know everything's always working out. So just go with the flow. So yes, there you go. Life is effortless and easy. Life is amazing. Everything good comes to me, and everything's always working out perfectly for me. There we go. So that was our first Source Sunday. I hope you found that kind of fun and maybe got a few little tips that you can use through the week. And we'll see you again on Magnetic Monday. Have a great day. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.